Hello guys, and welcome to this new bullet crunch against Jacobiano from Puerto Rico, I think. Let me check the flag. Losing time checking the flag. Yeah, it's Puerto Rico. Just not to love the flags. I mean, I knew a lot of them when I was younger, and so we have a Scandinavian here. I'm really not changing my opening for bullets. I mean, it would be committing a suicide to try to play anything else. In such a quick time control. Anyway, I'm launching my pawns now, and he's launching his pawns on my king. So this is really going to be the first one reaching the finish line in this game. Let me push g3. So really trying to make something on his king, but g3 was maybe not the best move. Because I don't really see the breakthrough now. I don't see the checkmate. Where is my checkmate? I can't see it. Okay, f3. I'm just pushing the pawns. I'm not really looking what's happening on the queen side. But I see I'm training checkmate on h2 now. And he doesn't have a checkmate in the move, so I have double attack. I attack c5 and h2 checkmate. Okay, I can take on f3. He takes back, knight takes f3, pawn takes, queen h2, queen f2, checkmate. This is the plan. Okay, he's giving the knight now, but it's not really helping. Giving the check. Okay, he resigns because after pawn takes, queen h2, king f1. Okay, let's rematch. 1-0 for the moment. Still trying to play 10 games in the bullet crunch. I don't know if I will stop if I get to 6. Still don't quite decide. Okay, so I have a Chigorin here. Not really sure I'm doing right. Okay, let's exchange the queens, even if it's bad. Oh, he doesn't want to. Jesus, my time is bad and I cannot play. Okay, bishop b2, queen b3 makes sense. Let's push this pawn. Let's look at g7. Okay, bishop g2. G1, so I'm having a real look at g7 now. Having the pawn on b7, but this is looking so dangerous. Okay, let's grab this guy. My time is so bad. Queen d2 is really looking dangerous. Okay, take and rook d8 now coming back. How can I defend it? I hardly see queen a4 to protect the bishop. Okay, this is losing. Okay, 1-1. It went totally wrong in this opening in the last game in the Chigorin. It's changing the gears with knight c3, attacking my queen, queen a5, knight f2, knight f6, b4. Also, he's playing this gambit. I played a lot of that. I have a game against Preza on my YouTube channel. With this turn opening, I'm forgetting the pawn here. I need to push it, not to lose the b7 pawn. So okay, he couldn't really put pressure in this one. Finally, I can castle and get all my pieces on place. So I'm a pawn up. He still has quite a bit of activity. What happens? I take with the queen, just queen c7 and grab back the bishop. Okay, so an exchange up now. An exchange up, and this pawn is going forward. So my knights come to d5. So this pawn is really strong here because you cannot take it. It's really well defended. Queen b2. Now I'm looking at the knight. Let's give a check. Let's play queen b4. Let's go to this easy end game. Okay, he doesn't want to, of course. F6. Oh, Jesus. I'm just giving the game away. So now I'm treating knight e3 check. Yeah, and a nice check to win the queen. Oh, I'm back like a phoenix from my ashes in this one. I mean, I was winning, this losing, then winning again, queen g6, and I'm winning the knight on the next move, and this pawn is gone. Okay, 2-1. Very bad game, to say the least. Very bad game. The last one I was really lucky to win. Okay, d45. Let's go with the London system. Let's play something very calm. queen b3, so like changing those queens. Okay, h3, won't push h3, I need to push e4 here. Let me push f3, so I want to push e4, g4, bishop g2. So I'm swinging more and more e4. Okay, it's bringing this here. Oh, b3 is a big mistake. He's giving up a pawn. He's giving up a pawn. And this is more than a pawn because now his pieces are really hard to develop. Okay, h3. I need to be quick. I need not to forget about the clock. So knight here. Let's go knight c6 check so we can exchange some material. He's running away. He's running away with the king. Is he going to go far? I'm not sure. There are no checkmates. I'm looking for the checkmates and I'm losing time looking at that. I'm putting myself in danger. Okay, let's take and bishop to d6. But I've 18 seconds. I was so sure there is a checkmate. I lost a lot of time, and now I need to be quick. Okay. Okay, this pawn on c3 is so dangerous. Okay, b8. Okay, so now I just have to grab those pawns. It's not that easy though. Let's push this one, let's push this one. Let's grab the pawn. Okay, we have this pawn. I'm too weak, I'm too slow. Okay, I was always going to be too slow to checkmate with rook only. Okay, I'm leading 2 and 1, 1.5, 2.5, 1.5. Okay, the Scandinavian again. You can feel, I think, by my voice that I'm really struggling to keep the pace. It feels, I'm losing the bishop. I could feel I was struggling a bit. So, yeah, you can feel somehow. I think he's kind of player really annoying for me in this bullet, because he's quick, he's not making clear mistakes for the moment. I had an advantage, but he's defending pretty good, and I cannot put pressure on the clock. In fact, I feel I'm under pressure all the time, and even if I'm leading on score, not feeling too good for the moment still. Okay, I'm coming back into this game now. Rook c5, so I can exchange the queens, push the pawn. What's the material? I have a few pawns. Okay, he's exchanged the bishop, which is really good for him. And now, what can I do? Okay, okay, so I have just a pawn against this knight, 2 pawns in fact, but in these rook endgames, it's maybe I could make a draw by making a kind of a fortress, but this is bullet, guys. This is not classical time control, and you never gonna hold it in bullet if you make the fortress, because always going to make mistakes somewhere somehow. Trying some pre-moves here, but the knight is so annoying in all those ones. Oh, he's losing 9 in move. What a turnaround! So now I need to push my pawns. Now I'm the one in command. I'm totally the one in command here. I need to be quick. F4. So I'm pushing my pawn now. Okay, let me push e3. Let me grab this, let me grab that. Okay, this pawn endgame is started winning because Those pawns are electrified. And we just need to push them. Okay, 3.5. So I'm going to play the first two to 6 because if we play 10 games, I mean, it really makes sense to make like if it was tennis. The first 2-6 and the 2-point difference. This will be our own rule for the crunch, even if the guys don't know that on the other side of the screen. This will be our own rule. And what happens when queen b2? I have no idea. Good knight b3. I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, this is looking awful. This is looking so bad. Okay, let's try to save the pawn. Okay, h3. Let's exchange that. Somehow in the last game he started to play really bad at some points to make blunders. So it seems his level is not stable. So that's why I'm always feeling pressure, but it's always possible for him to make really a blunder. So now, in fact, this bishop on g3 is so strong when the king is long castle, because it's really attacking some important squares. And I mean, every time you straight bishop a6, you are straighting a lot of things with this guy on h2. Now the pawn is falling on g5. Okay, this one is falling as well. Let's go hook. Oh, knight take. Oh, Jesus. After knight g5, bishop a6, checkmate. No, he can stop it with rook to b7, but I mean, I'm taking on d8 and taking on b7 afterward. I was preparing, it was the only thing I was preparing. It was bishop on a6 with the rook for winning d7 square. It was not checkmate, but it was winning the game. Okay, queen h5, maybe let's try queen h5, changing a bit. Okay, e6, so I cannot take because queen h1. Okay, he doesn't want to short castle in this one. He will long castle. Okay, he will exchange the queens. Okay, I want to keep. I don't know why I keep the queens on the board. I need to take on c2. Playing with fire here. I'm playing with fire. Overconfidence. I got overconfident. Okay, I want to play f4. He's threatening knight c7 with the lovely fork, attacking the king and the queen. Queen d7, praying the pawn. Okay, knight g6. Knight f4. Knight d3 check. If long castle, knight e2, knight take g1. Take the pawn. I don't know what happens afterward. Okay, he's taking back. He's giving me an exchange, but he has some checks. Maybe queen d5 check is coming. I don't know. Let's play f4. Let's take. Okay, takes h4. My time is real concern here. I'm turning rook h1. No, I'm not. Where is my checkmate? Check, check, check. King g2, queen h3. There is no checkmate, f3. And I'm getting checkmated. I was so worried by the clock. I wanted to make a checkmate on my own, and I'm getting checkmated. Fair enough. Was pressed by the clock, and I thought I had to finish the game on the spot to stand a chance. Okay, let's go back with the London system. It gave good results in the last game, but to say the whole story, he really made a blunder. So you never know if it's relevant. So now I had time to play a3. So I'm okay on the queen side. This position is pretty close. I will be able to play e4 now. Exchange those pieces. Oh, f5 here, but bishop b7 is saving the day. Bishop c2. Trying to look at e6. Okay, f3. Got to come back on e4 because this is the square this bishop belongs to. Okay, let's take and play bishop e5. Let's say change everybody here. Even if the time is not too good. Let's try to do something in the endgame. Take, check. This is totally equal here. Still, I will try to bring my king toward those pawns. It might be a bit weakened. Okay, he's taking. Can I take, and f4? Because this king is far away, and now you need to solve the problem. My king is way better placed, and I mean usually it means you win the king end games now. So I'm grabbing the pawn on h4. So okay, this means I'm queen up, but he's grabbing a lot of pawns here. Let me try to grab this guy. Okay, queen b3. Okay, let's check. Okay, let's grab this guy on b5. So now he plays the queen c5. And my pawn is just flying. Yeah, you see, it was the idea because when the king is on c1, if you queen, check, and this pawn is running now. Okay, match point here, match point for me. I will try to win the game, of course, but draw would be enough to win it. Well, again, I'm a bit the only one knowing I'm playing a match for first to 6. Don't have the time to play longer match. I mean, on YouTube, it's not good if you play dozens of games. I would play longer match. Only maybe if I played with some Mark Esserman or maybe Daniel Rensch again, or if I could get Ikawa, of course I would play that as many games as I can, but I won't do it on all the matches. Okay, so b8. Now it's opposite king castle again. Let's go rook b7, rook b8. Okay, he's really weakening his dark squares now around his king, and I can't say I would do that if I was white. All his pawns on the light squares, he gave up his dark squares bishop. The only problem for me is that I have really a problem to bring this queen into it. Oh, and my time is getting worse. Yeah, somehow I'm tricking myself now. Okay, nice little trick, giving the queen to make the fork. This is an endgame, which is looking bad. Okay, I need the rook on a5, so I'm trying to come for the fifth rank. It's pushing the pawn. Okay, he's getting. Okay, this is lost. This is totally lost. Time is bad, and this endgame is hopeless. This endgame is hopeless. Well, not so hopeless, in fact, now, but there is no way I save it. Time is a decider here. Okay. So it's really tight. It's really tight. 5.5, 3.5. I was lucky in a couple of games. You feel he could be in front. He's really playing quicker than me. He just had a couple of blunders making the difference so far. But there's pretty much nothing in it. If in those two, in a couple of games, he didn't make the blunder, he would be in front. So I'm having luck on my side so far. At least I feel so. I would need to play a. Oh, I forgot this one. Bishop d3. My rook is trapped. Oof. This is Jesus. This is so hard to play here for for white. I mean what to do? Okay, let's take with the king. Okay, let's take this guy and let's play with the two bishop against the two rooks. Sometimes it's tricky for the rooks to win it because the bishops, they control a lot of squares, especially when they are working together. So now I can bring a pawn on f6, which is he's going to sack a hook against the bishop, and he's just going to win this endgame like that. It's not too hard. Shouldn't be too hard, at least. The only thing I do is I'm trying to keep the second rank in order to. I mean, if he can't come through, he needs to come on the second rank to attack my pawns, and I'm forbidding it. Until he doesn't play rook h1 and come on the first rank, he cannot win the game. Okay, so he's taking some risks now to be able to pass through, but now my pawn is going. Okay. Defending pretty well, I must say. Okay. Okay, so 6-4. Okay, so basically I played 10 games. It's a bit shame I finished on the draw, but still, shame I don't have the computer here because we finished a really interesting game. Maybe some of you can write a message if they input this position on their computer, because I don't see the idea here for black to come through, because every time you come to h2 I play bishop g2, I'm closing it. You have no entry square on the first rank, and if you bring your king as he did in the game, you always lose the d pawn. It's really interesting position. I'm really curious. So if anyone has a possibility to add it on the computer, do it. If not, I will probably do it myself and write a message. Thank you for watching this new bullet crunch. Subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Goodbye.